Hey there, today we've got a rather short video. This is an interview I did at Aquashella Orlando 2021, and it's with ZenAqua. He's a real interesting guy. We're going to take a look right after this. Hey folks, this is Pecktec, and as you might remember from my last video, I mentioned that there wasn't really a lot of new things to see down at Aquashella, but there was an exception. This is a booth that I walked by and I immediately just wanted to talk to the creator and find out more, and I thought maybe you'd be more interested too. I filmed this with my 360 camera and an external recorder. My camera actually went out like a minute before the interview was over and just shut off. But I still had the audio recording. So please excuse the last minute or so of B-roll. Sorry about that. But I still thought it was a great interview and I've got all the audio, so why not put it together? All right, let's take a look. So tell me, what's the name of your company here?
We're from ZenAqua. We have a sign up there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. Yeah. But we make these custom wood displays for like bowls and pretty much any fish tank. We could custom make them. So, you know, my whole thing with this is it started as a quarantine hobby, and it just evolved into this. Like literally a couple months ago, George from Coralfish 12G, he headhunted me on Facebook. He's like, "You got something unique here. Why don't you come set up a booth at Aquashella?" And here I am 2.5 months later with the booth. You know, like I said, it started as a personal project. I had a lot of interest in it. So this is like all the learning experience for me. If I want to what I want to do with it, if I want to, try and sell these and make as many as I can and like get them out to people, or people like watching me put them together and put the aquascapes in and do whatever. So, there's like information gathering for me right now, and we're going to see where we want to go with it.
So did this start with like terrestrial plants, like planters and stuff, or was there always like fish bowls and things in mind?
It was always fish. Actually, it started with, this was one of my first ones here. This is actually an upside down tree stump, and I set this up. This was like my personal setup, and it's got 3 tanks on it, and I had this set up with the paludarium. This was an aquascape Wallstead tank, and then this had a cylinder bowl vase on it with a betta aquascape. And then I put pictures of this one, and then that one over there. These are my personal ones, and from there, like, people just loved them on Facebook. I put them in a bunch of Facebook groups, and they just took off.
So you do Facebook and Instagram, or just Facebook groups, or?
Originally I just put them into Facebook groups, but I started I have a couple videos on YouTube. I'm going to start making more content. I'm putting some more pictures on Instagram as well, just because people love looking at them and people like seeing what I could do with them.
So, I think people really enjoy watching you create these, like the whole process would be fascinating.
Exactly, and that's that's exactly why I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, because some people they just like to watch me put them together and put them in my living room, and I know that's what I like. Like when I watch someone on YouTube, I like to see the way they do it and like what their niche is, and I love everything about it,
Well, it's amazing that this all came out of a little quarantine project, because I mean, obviously you've been very busy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We wanted to put on a good presentation here, and everyone's just been coming by saying that, this is their favorite booth and that they love what they see. So we're going to try, we'll see what we can do. We're going to try to maybe ship some of these out and, put them together and sell them as like a kit, or if you just want the stand, and, you could just put a plant on them too, even if you want. And
has woodworking always been something that, like, a big hobby of yours, or is this new too?
So my dad's actually a carpenter and a contractor by trade. And over the years, I just picked up stuff from him. I don't even know 5% of what he knows. He's just like I tell him what I want to do. He's like, "Oh, this is the way we do it. This, blah blah blah." I know enough to get by, but he really.
We got a little backup resource though.
Yeah, we work together. We put them together. I tell him my ideas. We piece it together, and that's how it started.
Well, thank you very much. This is ZenAqua. We're at Aquashella. Are you having a good time? This is your first convention of any sort, or what?
First ever. This is my first time meeting any people on YouTube, any people in the industry at all. Like, I've always just done this as a personal hobby in my house, and
How many people have been bugging you for interviews today?
You're the second one. I had a couple yesterday. I got a bunch of pictures. I've been talking with a lot of people on YouTube. They want to do like maybe some collabs or something. We'll see what happens with that.
You're about to blow up. You realize? Are you ready?
I hope so. I hope so. We'll see what happens. I'm just here to make nice stands and nice aquascapes, and wherever it takes me, that's where I'm going to go. So.
Well, best of luck to you. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And there you go. A real short one. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'll be back next week with another video. Until then, follow your bliss, keep a clean tank, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.